racing. He was considering retiring after these World Championships. Well, he served the sport indeed very, very well. That's what's coming up in the men's event a little bit later on, but we do still have 4 more men's VI athletes to come. So the way that we run these is to have the fastest 10 or 9 in the men's VI case, based on Alpine skiing points.
Congratulations, guys, that was amazing.
A big moment for Neil Simpson, youngster from Great Britain. Made his World Championship debut this morning with a clean run. 2 clean runs means he gets his name in the history books, and you can't take it away. He's absolutely wiped out that blue gate as Neil Simpson, getting as close as he can, trying to find that racing line. And being guided down by Jamie Robertson. Oh, Simpson clatters the gate. Oh, I'm gutted for him. They'll be watching back home in Great Britain, more specifically back up in Scotland. And they'll have just gone heads down, synchronised heads down. They would have been praying for him to get to the bottom. He clips that red one. I said he was getting close to them, but he straddles this one here. And he knew straight away. Just coming short of a complete run over the 2 runs on day 1 of his World Championships. Time to regroup and go again. He and guide Jamie Robertson just sliding out of the competition down the side, not through the finish line. This is Patrick Jensen from Australia. Number 12 bib from this morning's run. Came down in 1:12.64 with Simpson DNFing there. He'll pick up a place immediately. Some 22-year-old from Newcastle in Australia, New South Wales, not to be confused with Newcastle in the northeast of Great Britain. Flag bearer at the closing ceremony of the 2017 World Championship, so Vincent appearing in his 2nd World Champs. Got a 9th place finish in the slalom during the Tarvisio event. He's currently 9th now, so looks like he's matching those performances. You see the men from the Australian team are all sporting, should I say, an interesting moustache look. See Mitch Gorley and a little bit later on Sam Tate, all matching the upper lip wear. This is Thaddeus Chris. Chris's guide is Radim Neveli. See the differences in times for what is all about learning. for the athletes such as Chris, 23-year-old, competed at the Paralympics, but this is very much a first World Championships for Chris. Now it was Damir Mizdarak, but Mizdarak and his guide Ria Mikulic won't end day one of the World Championships with an official time either. They've gone out a little bit further up the run. So Mizdarak getting used to having a new guide. Former guide was Debeljak, but he's now not taking part in this one. So into the men's standing event. This is Martin Wirtz, who is the first of the men's standing athletes. That's getting his way through the gates nicely. So Martin Wirtz is moving very nicely. Wirtz making his way down. In towards the line, and the first of our men's standing event is Martin Wirtz. Wirtz time officially 2:12.01. That's his two runs combined. This is Christoph Berhard Schneider. See the course helpers watching on and just smartening up after each athlete goes by. Going by at pace. Here's Schneider. And he goes across the line, 2:10.31 then. He's put a 1.7 gap between himself and Martin Wirtz. This is Thomas Field. Again, each of the athletes in the standing class have a factored time, much similar to the VI class. These athletes are tested and classified with their impairments in mind. Note that Phil's time is affected to a 92.62. Clattering a couple of the gates there. The Swiss skier. Approaching the final stages of his run. Goes at 2.26 seconds ahead. 32-year-old currently leads. Alexis Raymond is next. Just having to correct himself, keep himself in balance. Wimond is outside of the 32-year-old. So Field continues to lead. An 18-year-old Canadian pushing as hard as he can. Alex's impairment is cerebral palsy. Coached by Jean-Sébastien Labrie, JS as they call him. In towards the line, he's 1.59 down. He struggled with that second run. Guimont. Niko Pajancic now from Austria. Pajancic. His factored time is 100%, so his clock will run as normal. And he's down as well. And again, maybe a surprise run. Thomas Field, 2:08.05, continues to lead. Pajancic, just the use of the ski pole in the left hand. 21-year-old from Groningen in Austria, now living in Globasnitz. He's going to be outside the top position by a way as well, 2.84. Drops down into fourth position. So stay where you are, Thomas Field. As we start to think about the next athlete, Mitch Gawley of Australia.
Picking him up and putting him down over there.
This is Mitch Gawley then. Australian team captain in Pyeongchang. Seven now. One of the memories of Tarvisio. Gawley finally achieving World Championship gold, but he's gone from in front to behind. Gawley gets across the line, 2:07.90. Oh, he's delighted with that. Martin Frantzen now. He was fourth going into the final and second run. It was the story of Frantz's career pretty much. Fourth at the end of the first run. That's very much where he has been finishing at the big events. Can he change that here at these World Championships? The 34-year-old. Fourth in Pyeongchang at the Giant Slalom. Fourth in Tarvisio at the Giant Slalom. He's inside Thomas Field through that section. So too was Gawley. Legs taking the impact. Frantzen, 2:07.90 is what he wants. Over the line, he's just outside. Frantzen disappointed, but Gawley stays where he is. Martin Frantzen drops behind Gorley and behind Thomas Field as well. Just 0.4 separating the top three so far. Thomas Walsh, third fastest this morning, 0.56. Again, somebody inside field in the opening section. What about the second section? Gorley drop time. Oh, Walsh doing well to keep some sort of balance there. But he is inside. Now he's got to get down inside 2:07.90, the 23-year-old performing arts student. Is he inside? Yes, he is. 0.57. It's a medal. You would expect now from here on in for Walsh. What colour will it be?
I love you, Mom. Hi, Marley.
Walsh is happy. This is Theo Rimeux, Paralympic champion, three-time Paralympic champion, downhill, Super G, but more importantly, the giant slalom. He was outdone this morning by Arthur Bauchet. Can Theo Rimeux get past Walsh? He's had a cracking start. At the moment, Walsh is above the Australian Gorley and Swiss Thomas Field. Has Theo Rimeux got the speed that we saw in Pyeongchang? Still just 22. Into the bottom section of the course then. 2:07.33 is what we're looking for. It's big. Oh, that's a big performance from Theo Rimeux. That's a huge performance from Theo Rimeux. Gets the high five from Walsh. Arthur Bauchet now. You would think the only man that can really affect the standings. Remember, all these results are unofficial until the protest period is over, but like every sport, celebrate at the moment and the rarity of a protest if it should take place. Bauchet is inside. Oh, Bauchet's really inside. 1.07. The 18-year-old. Silvers galore in Pyeongchang. Didn't medal in the giant slalom. He's going to medal here. 2:05.51. He's there. 2:04.80. And Arthur Bauchet punches the air in delight. It's gold for the Frenchman on day one here in Kranjska Gora. Screaming in delight, Arthur Bauchet. And so he might.
Congratulations, man.
Well, that's a fantastic run from Arthur Bauchet. Really turning the screw when it mattered most. So after the first 10, Bauchet is the man at the top of the leaderboard. Again, as mentioned in the race, a protest period before officially crowning. They're all officially crowned later on in a ceremony.
Here we go.
In the town centre of Kranjska Gora.
Congratulations, man.
Thanks.
Did it again.
Just see Theo Rimeux sat in the leader box area, but that wasn't to be for him. Balshay
ready?
took it from him. So we can hear from the winner. Let's go down to Stephen James.
Thank you very much. I'm here with our gold medalist, Arthur Boucher. Second time in a row at the World Championships. How do you feel?
Just magic. Well, after my out in the GS of the Paralympic game, I was for the World Paralpine Skiing Championship you will be better, and I tried to be better today and it worked, so yeah, just amazing.
And talk me through that second run as well, because you knew you were going to have so much competition. It was so close out there.
Yeah, the second run was really difficult in my head, but with my leg too, because I know there is just 0.1 between Theo and me, so it's we was really close. So yeah, I did it.
You certainly did. Congratulations, our first world champion of the meet. It's Arthur Boucher of France.
Arthur Boucher sounding delighted, as so he should. A world championship gold medal, 4 silvers in Pyeongchang. Marcus Salka going in position 11, could affect it. Top 11 potential, but in theory the top 10 is where the action's at. But Marcus Salka, very experienced athlete, very experienced on the slopes. Somebody who has won plenty of medals over his time. Double World Championship gold in 2013, double golds in the downhill and the Super G in Tarvisio as well. He got the bronze in the Super combined. Double gold in Sochi as well. And maybe see more of Marcus Salka in the downhill and the Super G contests. As you can see, well behind the winning time now. Salka crossing the line, 7.5 seconds down. This is Jordan Rossan. Rossan, 25 years of age. Studier of computer and electronic engineering in Grenoble, Institute of Technology there. Currently studying his way through these gates. Outside, as expected of the time from Boucher, some 9 seconds the difference between he and his compatriot, but now Lindstrom from Sweden, the only entrant from Sweden, a bit like Orvarsson from Iceland. Really clattered that one, left his right hand behind a little. Fist of the right glove to assist the balance. So he's gone through that gate backwards. He hasn't missed one yet. He has now. No. Somehow Aaron Lindstrom is still on the course. Well, fair play. There's drive and commitment. Doesn't matter how far down the pecking order it looks like you are. Aaron Lindstrom desperate to get across the line. And he's done just that. 18-year-old. Off balance. Wrong way round. Still didn't miss a gate. This is James Whitley. '21-year-old, originally from London, but residing in Eastbourne as far as we're aware, and somebody that's been skiing since the age of 3. Grandson of the former Prime Minister of Northern Ireland. It's James Whitley. .65. Whitley has his first day done. This is Braden Luscombe of Canada now. Luscombe is currently wearing one of the gates on his right arm. He's not going to stop to take it off, obviously. But he's found himself some new arm wear. It's wrapped himself around him, affecting him in the sense of completing the job. Luscombe going back towards the finish line then. Here in Kranjska Gora and crossing in 2:16.62. Somebody needs to tell him he's got to hand that back at some point. Maybe they'll find it in lost property. Spencer Wood. Buoyant after that podium finish in Zagreb on his birthday. What a present that would have felt like. In the present, he's well away from podium places, but a smiley, happy character. Hello to the Wood family if they're watching. He was going away to tell them that it was being broadcast, so hopefully the Wood fan club is happy. 2:18.98. This is Roger Puig-Davi. Gora, just the one representative, the gate there that was being worn a little bit earlier on. They found a spare, bless them. So a few running repairs to the course. If you want to get in touch with us, you can use the hashtag Kranjska Gora 2019 for extra content away from the live broadcast. You can also follow the social media channels, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, at Alpine is where you need to be. She's happy to be with us live. We know that everybody can't be here in Slovenia. A big thank you to everybody that is tuned in, no matter where you are in the world. Again, if you want to get in touch, hashtag Kranjska Gora 2019. Again, the Andorran Roger Puig-Davi. Had a collision with the start post, or the finish gate, should I say, during Tarvisio's World Championships. Looking to go accident-free if he can. Still only 21. Funding for smaller nations, especially those of the size of Andorra. His impairment, the result of a skiing accident when he was 14, so it's not a new sport in that sense to him. Paralysis of the right side of the body. Also has difficulty with sight in his right eye. Oh, he's done tremendously well to find the body strength to stay upright there. Take your hat off for Roger Davy. He's big smile on his face there. He survived the scare towards the end. But he gets across the line on the World Championships. This is Kohei Takahashi. '18-year-old. Competed in Pyeongchang, but this is the first World Championships. Well, having competed in Pyeongchang and now the World Championships, it's lots of experience being earned by some of these skiers. 16.49 seconds the difference for Takahashi. Let's look towards the camera. This is Davide Bendotti. Single leg skier Bendotti. Took up the sport after his mother was out walking and bumped into Luca Carrera. Inspired by England footballer David Beckham. Through the line comes Bendotti. Really styles himself on Beckham as well. Find out in the hotel later. Next up then, Ragnar Orvarsson, All Iceland, said this morning that he and Iceland celebrated the first ever World Cup gold, or World Cup victory, in not only para but able-body Alpine skiing. It was the first time Iceland had topped the podium at a World Cup event anywhere, and Hilmar Alvarsson will forever be the name at the top of that list. Again, there's plenty of people here at the side of the course at the finish end, supporting these athletes on their journey. Conor Hogan going now, and Conor Hogan going out. There's the shot of Hogan at the side. So Hogan finishes early, so next up is Marcus Nilsson Grasto. Norway's Grasto. Again, no use of ski poles in either hand to assist with his balance. 17. Coached by Hans Blattman. See him chatting away with his teammate Jesper Pedersen quite a lot. They all appear to get on very nicely indeed. Good to have the right sort of team spirit. And whilst Marcus is pretty much at the start of his journey, I'm sure having somebody like Jesper Pedersen to call upon is extremely useful indeed. Closing in on the final stages then, this is Haraku Misawa. 21-year-old from Matsumoto. Office worker when he's not competing on the slopes. Sawa, four-time Paralympian, yet to medal. The bronze back in 2009 in the Slalom and the World Championships. He's flirted with the medals since then, but nothing to wear. This is Remy Massy, Belgium's only skier at this World Championships. Massy, good number 41 from this morning, but position-wise he will cross the line. He's 22nd in the men's standing event, some 30-odd seconds back from Barchet's time. Bartholomew Pawlikowski already nearly half a minute back on Barchet's time, just pushing and driving into the turns, again into this lower section. Come toward the line, 31.35 the difference. The grimace. We're into the two final athletes then. They're both from the People's Republic of China. This is Sun Hongqiang. Ability to use either ski pole. Maybe it's just about using the body to drive into the corners. The 24-year-old, big lover of video games. Sun Hongqiang comes through to finish his first day at an inaugural World Championships for him. Now, Xiao Shuai, the final of the athletes to come. So through comes Zhao. He finishes 2:46.52. The athletes that have finished start to gather at the bottom of the hill. Well, we finished the day with the men's sitting event, and this is tight. That's the top 10. Langen and Kranjska, just 2/100ths of a second between them after the first run. Roman Rabel, Sam Tate, top of the next section. We'll finish off with Peter Brahoj of the Czech Republic. But it's all about that top 10. Kratterhofer, Suzuki, Pelli, Mori, Kraka, Kunz, Pedersen, De Silvestro, De Langen. Marcus Stratterhofer then, the first